We have Lauren's headliner here, and we're going to do Starlight. I've decided to mount the nodules here, and then I'm going to power this off of a backup battery that'll be inside the sunglass holder. There's a secret on the other side. I am not going to reveal that in this video, so this is the only view you'll get. Maybe I'll do some small little miscellaneous details. Essentially, what I've got going on here is I have a embroidery hole punch, with a hollow needle, and what I'm doing is I'm putting that in. That way I can then take, unbag all of this and start routing. I'm gonna twist. And basically I'm taking the fiber off the table, shoving it into that needle, and then beating it back out to make things smooth. I'm not doing any kind of quadrants or grid or measuring out points. I'm gonna bundle things after things are in place, because I have to make some small little adjustments to pull everything through, get things routed to the spots that I want them at, and then from there it'll be making my bundles once I have my unit in place. And that's basically that. It's a headliner. Starlight headliner. This has been done a million times. So there's probably shorter, better videos, but if you're on my channel, so here it is. I'm gonna go ahead and remove this backing here. Thank you. Move it on there. I'll let this come in here. That's fun. Enough of that. Send it out. I had to replace the tip. The other one, the very tip of it, kind of folded in. It was doing fine for a while, but it was getting harder and harder to push in. And I was worried that I was going to start tearing the fabric on the other side, because I'm insane. I just counted out the fiber optics that I have left, and there's 287 left. This kit is 500. It's supposed to be 500. I didn't actually count that part, but I'm going to assume based on how much thicker that is, I got 287 left. Whew. This is time consuming. Anyone who thinks it isn't is a fool. I have to be more strategic before I put things, but I mean, you could just poke, and start shoving things. Like, if you didn't really care, it's like a stock headliner and you didn't do anything special with it, you could probably just poke and shove, call it a day. Be a little bit faster, but I've got to be careful with how I do things because of what's on the other side. But I got a bunch of filler spots. It's a real pain because I'd love to get some stuff right here. I guess I could if I just pulled this back and tried to get in there, but there's just some spots where you don't really have access unless you take out pieces. Which, I mean, I guess I can pull that out and then hot glue it back in. But there's like some areas, if you don't want to put it here, because the handle's going to be right back in there. Same thing down here. It's a grab handle here that fills this section. You don't really want to do anything there. So, I've done a lot. I'm pretty happy with where it's at. And I have to legit just chop this off. And I think I'd be satisfied, but I think I'm going to do a handful more filler spots and then make that decision. But back to the time lapse.
Alright, so we got most of the strands installed. We got just a handful that I'm probably going to be clipping off because I don't have a place to actually put them. So what I need to do now is I've already mounted the module. I don't think I got any video of that. It's been Velcroed in place. There was a foam block here that kind of ate up the space, and I'm just using up that same area because I plan on feeding the power for this through the sunglass area. So basically I got to start tightening these down and tacking them in place with hot glue. So that means I got 450 strands that I'm going to have to glue in 2 or 3 spots, especially where they go through, because we don't want them to pull back through. Especially whenever we're getting the visor pulled into, or the visor headliner pulled into the car. When that part's coming, I'm gonna trim the stuff that's on the back, but I'm gonna probably leave like 6 to 8 inches worth, just in case as it's going in the car. If it does catch, try to pull it back, it's gonna have some sort of pull it back, and then I'll just try to, I won't have it installed, so I'll just try to tack it again from the back. But that's what we got. So this is gonna be just as tedious as poking holes and pulling, but for the most part, it's basically there. I just got to get it finished. I've got 2 weeks to get this done. I've kind of stretched this out a little too far, been preoccupied with a lot of other projects. Plus this was making me go insane, poking these little damn holes and pulling this thing. And I get like a small time span. We're just gonna cut this out where I can talk about it. Anyways, so we're gonna go back to time lapse and we're going to start gluing things in place. That was almost a bust. It was going real good initially, just a little tedious because you gotta kind of hit, and then I have a little pocket fan here that was kind of help cool the glue. But by the time I got towards the end, the glue and the head and everything had been so hot that I actually damaged a couple of the fiber optics, which I was worried about happening, but wasn't expecting it to fully happen. So I'm going to go about this a different way. I'm starting to trim some of the fiber optics off just because I got such a massive amount of them here. But as you tell, it's kind of getting nice and tight on this side. I'm going to pull that tight. It's nice to pull out of there, right? I was reading into some stuff, and some people were recommending like a caulk. Some people said like E6000. Problem is none of those things really cure fast. But I guess as long as I kind of, maybe if I just tack the initial strands just where they're kind of in position, and then finish tacking the individual holes, that would probably work pretty good. We'll see. I really want to have this finished this week. I was hoping to kind of have it more than half finished tonight. I don't want to risk anymore. It's a real pain, but at least we got some of them done. So it's a start. Like this, pretty much this whole side is done. I just got the individuals throughout the middle here, one up here on the top, and there's a couple right here around where the cables start. But yeah, obviously I actually got this whole side here. That's a pretty good start. I still got, I guess, a couple here to do too. Yeah, I'm gonna revisit this tomorrow night, and I'm not gonna risk the heat. Can't do this with heat. What you do is find a way to, problem is not to chop them off. At least on this half. So maybe the other half, I will find a way to kind of pull all the fiber optics tight and then clamp them with like a weight, and then hit it with the caulk, and then let the caulk cure, and then maybe that'll do it. Good news is I already chopped off this part, which is not good news, but I still have a handful left that I didn't chop, just in case I do screw up a couple. These ones here that I kind of sort of damaged are actually still functioning. Yeah, they're lighting stuff this time. But, oh well, lesson learned. So if this is a tutorial video for you, which is really not a tutorial video, don't use hot glue unless you have a more controllable gun. This is a cheap gun that just basically stays hot. I said up top it was working fine. I didn't have any issues up top. Is when I finally got down here. So good, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. By the time I got to down here, it was just too hot. Like at first I thought maybe I was hitting the tip of the hot glue gun on the fiber optic. So when I did this one here, I dripped it. I like dripped it down to it. I didn't actually touch it, and the glue itself is what did it. So, oh well. Get this off.
My bad.
Sweet. All right.
All right.
All right, we're done.
Good.
Almost down to the end of this, and the rest of the visor stuff to put up, etc. And then it's on to snipping the strands down.